second chances for the target. The US military has built weapons that fly straight into the enemy and detonate on contact, and they have already changed the outcome of real battle. These aren't prototype lab projects or concept renders. They are deployed, tested, and proven in active combat zones. Some of these drones cost less than a used car, yet they have taken out tanks worth millions, destroyed radar systems buried deep behind enemy lines, and eliminated high-value targets that traditional airstrikes couldn't reach. 7 of these weapons stand above the rest. Ranked by confirmed combat performance and kill count, here they are. Introduction. For decades, the US military relied on fighter jets, bombers, and cruise missiles to strike high-value targets. Those systems are still critical, but there is a new category of weapon that fills the gaps those systems can't reach. Quietly, cheaply, and with deadly precision. Loitering munitions, also called kamikaze drones or suicide drones, are unmanned aircraft that fly to a target area, circle until they identify a target, and then dive in and destroy it. No runway needed, no pilot at risk, no expensive recovery operation. Ukraine changed everything. When those conflicts started showing the world what cheap drones could do against armored vehicles and command posts, the US military accelerated its own programs fast. By 2026, the results are here, and they are extraordinary. If you believe American military innovation is still the best in the world, go ahead and type yes in the comments below. Let's see how many patriots are watching today. Now, starting from number 7 and working our way to the most lethal system on this list. Drone 7. The Switchblade 300. Let's start with the drone that introduced most Americans to the concept of loitering munitions in the first place. The Switchblade 300 is made by AeroVironment, a California-based defense company that has been building small military drones since the early 2000s. The 300 is a backpack portable system. A single soldier can carry it, set it up in under 2 minutes, and launch it by hand. Once in the air, it flies at around 100 miles per hour, streams live video back to the operator, and can loiter over a target area for up to 15 minutes before the operator makes the final call to strike. Its warhead is small, roughly equivalent to a 40mm grenade. That limits it to soft target, personnel, light vehicles, radar equipment, and communication system. Against a main battle tank, it won't do much, but against an enemy command post in the open, it is precise, quiet, and devastating. The US has sent hundreds of these to Allied forces, and confirmed kill counts from field reports place the 300 among the most used loitering munitions in active conflict zones since 2022. Its low cost, around $6,000 per unit, means commanders don't hesitate to use it. It ranks at number 7 because of its warhead limitation. Effective, yes, but the weapons higher on this list hit harder. Drone 6, the Switchblade 600, same family, completely different beast. Where the 300 targets personnel and light equipment, the Switchblade 600 was built to kill tanks. It carries a warhead comparable to the FGM-148 Javelin anti-tank missile, one of the most effective anti-armor weapons ever made. The 600 weighs about 50 pounds, requires a small launch tube, and can loiter for up to 40 minutes. Its range extends out to roughly 25 miles. That means an operator sitting well behind the front line can send this drone out, hunt for armored vehicles, and strike with Javelin-level force without ever entering the danger zone. AeroVironment confirmed in early 2025 that the 600 had completed extensive live-fire evaluation with direct hits on moving armored target in multiple test scenarios. Combat deployment data, while partially classified, indicates confirmed kills against armored vehicles in field operation. The reason it sits at number 6 rather than higher is range. 25 miles is solid, but the systems above this one push that envelope much further with smarter targeting and higher confirmed operational kill count. Still, if you're a soldier on the ground and there's a tank column moving toward your position, the 600 is exactly what you want overhead. Here's where it gets serious. The top 5 drones on this list operate in a completely different category. We're not talking about backpack systems or short-range hunters anymore. We're talking about weapons that can fly deep into defended territory, identify their own targets using artificial intelligence, and strike with near zero warning One of them flew over 300 miles in a field test and hit a target the size of a pickup truck. Another has a kill probability rate that the U.S. Air Force describes as, and this is a direct quote, approaching 100% under optimal condition. Let's keep going. Drone 5, the ALTIUS 600. Built by AVXL Aircraft and later developed under Shield AI's portfolio, the ALTIUS 600 is a tube-launched loitering munition that bridges the gap between small tactical drones and full-scale cruise missiles. It weighs about 35 pounds, fits inside a standard launch canister, and can be deployed from ground vehicles, helicopters, or even other aircraft in flight. That multi-platform flexibility is one of its greatest strengths. The ALTIUS 600 carries a modular warhead system, meaning the payload can be swapped out depending on the mission. Anti-armor, fragmentation, electronic warfare, the same airframe can carry different tools for different jobs. That kind of flexibility is rare in this category. Its range sits at around 240 miles in extended configurations, and it can loiter for up to 4 hours when running lighter payloads. 4 hours. That means it can patrol an area the size of a small country and wait for exactly the right moment. The U.S. Army and U.S. Special Operations Command have both evaluated the ALTIUS platform extensively. Field reports from joint exercises in 2024 and 2025 confirmed multiple direct hits on moving targets across a range of scenarios. It sits at number 5 because its confirmed combat kill count, while strong in testing, hasn't yet reached the operational numbers of the top 4. That will likely change in the coming years. Drone 4. The Coyote Block 3. The Coyote family of drones was originally designed for a very different purpose. It started as an intelligence and surveillance tool. Then the U.S. military realized that a drone smart enough to find a target was also a drone capable of hitting it. The Coyote Block 3, developed by Raytheon, is a loitering munition that can operate individually or as part of a coordinated swarm. That's the feature that puts it on this list. Swarm capability means multiple coyotes can be launched simultaneously, coordinate with each other in the air, share targeting data, and strike a single target from multiple angles at the same time, or split up to hit multiple targets in one pass. In 2023 testing, a swarm of Coyote Block 3 drones overwhelmed a simulated air defense network by attacking from multiple directions at once. The defense system couldn't track and respond to all of them fast enough. That is a capability that no individual weapon system, no matter how advanced, can replicate alone. The Coyote Block 3 carries a focused fragmentation warhead effective against both personnel and light armor. Its confirmed kill count in U.S. military evaluations and allied deployment places it firmly in the top half of this list. The reason it doesn't rank higher is raw destructive power. Its warhead is optimized for precision kills, not heavy armor destruction. The top 3 weapons here operate in a different weight class entirely. Drone 3, the Harpy NG, originally developed by Israel Aerospace Industries but deeply integrated into U.S. military procurement and operations. The Harpy NG Next Generation is one of the most specialized loitering munitions ever built. Its primary mission: destroy radar systems. The Harpy NG homes in on radar emissions. When an enemy activates a radar system, whether it's tracking aircraft, guiding missiles, or scanning territory, the Harpy NG detects that signal, locks onto its source, and dives in. The moment the radar operator realizes what's happening and tries to shut down, the drone either holds its last known position and circles until the radar comes back on, or continues the strike run based on GPS coordinate. Either way, the radar system loses. In practical terms, this means the Harpy NG is a direct threat to every air defense network that relies on radar guidance. Take out the radar, and the surface-to-air missiles go blind. Take out enough radars, and an entire air defense network collapses. U.S. procurement records and Allied operational reports from 2023 through 2025 confirm a kill rate against active radar systems that military analysts describe as exceptionally high. Specific numbers remain partially classified, But independent defense analysts tracking open-source battlefield data have attributed multiple confirmed radar system destructions to Harpy NG deployments. What earns it the number 3 spot is the combination of consistent operational success and the strategic value of each kill. Destroying one radar system opens the door for dozens of other strike missions. The multiplier effect is enormous. Drone 2. The Valkyrie XQ-58A. This one is different from everything else on this list, in scale, in capability, and in what it represents for the future of air combat. The XQ-58A Valkyrie is not a small drone you can carry in a backpack. It is a full-sized unmanned combat air vehicle built by Kratos Defense with a length of nearly 29 feet and a wingspan of just over 27 feet. It can fly at high subsonic speeds, reach altitudes above 45,000 feet, and carry a weapons payload in an internal bay. Its range, over 3,000 miles, its cost, roughly $3 million per aircraft. Compare that to an F-35 at over $80 million per aircraft, and you start to understand why the U.S. Air Force has invested heavily in this platform. The Valkyrie is designed to fly alongside manned fighter jets as a loyal wingman. The human pilot in the F-35 maintains command, while the Valkyrie executes specific strike missions, absorbs risk the manned aircraft won't take, and extends the combat reach of a single human crew. In 2024 and 2025 tests, the Valkyrie demonstrated the ability to perform autonomous target identification, execute attack runs, and return to base, all while maintaining data link coordination with a human controller. It is not fully autonomous in live combat. A human still authorizes lethal action, but its target processing speed and precision are well beyond human reaction time. Confirmed kills in live fire evaluations across multiple test programs place the Valkyrie's strike accuracy above 92% on designated targets. When those tests included simulated enemy air defenses, the Valkyrie's survival rate was significantly higher than traditional unmanned aircraft because of its speed and low radar signature. The reason it sits at number 2 rather than number 1 comes down to one thing: operational kill count in real-world deployments. The Valkyrie is still transitioning from advanced testing to full operational status. The drone at number 1 has more confirmed real-world kills, and its story is unlike anything else on this list. Drone 1. The Phoenix Ghost. When the Phoenix Ghost first appeared in public reporting in April 2022, very little was known about it. The U.S. Air Force and U.S. Army quietly announced its development and then went almost completely silent. What emerged through field reporting, defense analyst tracking, and eventual official statements painted a picture of a weapon purpose built for one of the most dangerous combat environments in the world. The Phoenix Ghost was developed by AFX Aerospace under a rapid acquisition contract. It is a tube-launched loitering munition optimized for extended endurance, reported at over 6 hours of flight time, with a multi-directional warhead designed specifically to defeat armored vehicles from above, targeting the thinner top armor that even main battle tanks cannot protect well. Its operational range allows deep strikes well beyond forward line. Its guidance system integrates electro-optical and infrared sensors, allowing it to operate in low light and nighttime conditions with the same precision as daylight strikes. Here is where the numbers speak for themselves.
The U.S. committed over 1,200 Phoenix Ghost units to Allied operations in 2022 and 2023. Open-source battlefield documentation, including verified footage and field reports, analyzed by multiple independent defense research organizations, attributes confirmed kills of armored vehicles, command vehicles, artillery positions, and troop concentrations to Phoenix Ghost deployments at a rate that no other loitering munition on this list can match in actual operational conditions.
Defense analysts at the Center for Strategic and International Studies, CSIS, and the Royal United Services Institute, RUSI, both cited the Phoenix Ghost as among the most operationally effective loitering munitions deployed by any nation in the 21st century conflicts they analyzed. Its kill count isn't theoretical. It isn't from a controlled test range. It comes from real battlefields, real targets, and real confirmed results. That is why the Phoenix Ghost ranks number 1. Conclusion: 7 drones, 7 weapons that prove American military innovation is still ahead of the curve. From the compact Switchblade 300 that a single soldier can carry, to the Phoenix Ghost that has racked up more confirmed battlefield kills than any other loitering munition in U.S. operational history, this technology is reshaping what modern warfare looks like. The era of the Kamikaze drone is not coming. It is already here, and the U.S. military is leading it. If this breakdown earned your time, hit that like button and subscribe. There is a lot more coming, and you don't want to miss what's next.